So I'm going to talk to you guys about eating healthy. You think you're eating healthy. Boy, did I used to think I ate healthy, and geez, was I wrong. So wrong. You know, the health food market industry, marketing, all of that, they've really fooled us. They've made it very, very hard for us to know what's good and what's bad. So we really have to educate ourselves, know what's inside things, be able to read the nutrition label, because the marketing does a really good job of making things look healthy. Okay, so about 16 years ago, after I had my first little one, Kennedy, who is now 16, I was trying to lose weight and it wasn't coming off, and I didn't understand. This is before I knew how to track macros. This is before I was a certified personal trainer and health coach, and I'd never had to lose weight, and this was all new to me and all eye-opening. So I thought, okay, well, I'll eat really healthy. So I started doing wheat bread instead of white bread. I would do sugar-free. I would do diet. Oh my God, I think about it now. I would do diet products. I started drinking Diet Coke. Got hooked on Diet Coke for years and years and years and years. Everything was sugar-free. Everything was diet. I would take fat burners. That was back when Veteran was on the market and they were in, GNC. You could go to the local health food store and grab them. And I thought I was eating healthy because I would go to Quiznos subs and I would get a 6-inch sub, but I would get it on wheat, right? And I would have it with a Diet Coke. The funny thing I remember is I would get a box of wheat thins, and they're called wheat thins, and I thought, well, these are healthy. So I would eat the whole box in a day. And I thought, why am I not losing weight? What's going on? Well, I didn't understand macronutrients tracking. I didn't understand a caloric deficit, and so I was overeating. So I thought the stuff was healthy, even though it wasn't. But it didn't even matter if I was doing healthy things or unhealthy things. I was still eating too much because I wasn't tracking. And so after months of not understanding why I'm not losing weight, I'm working out like crazy, doing way too much cardio. Now I know. The weight wasn't coming off. Not until I learned how to calculate macros, how to track macros, how to know what my body needed, protein, carbs, and fat per day. Once I started doing that, transformational. The weight came off, started seeing my lean muscle mass. And so just because you say, like, ladies, I hear this every day, and men too, Kelly, I eat really healthy, I eat really clean, and I cannot lose weight. Well, my question is to you, what do you think eating clean and healthy really looks like? And are you tracking it? Do you know how much you're eating? So what I want you to start with, if you don't know and you're one of those people saying, I can't lose any weight, I eat really, really good, and I can't lose any weight. Well, one, you could be an undereater. I see lots of women that are undereaters. So your metabolism is plummeted. It's holding on to the fat because it's afraid you're not going to feed it, because that's the body's mechanism for starvation. It's going to hold on to the body fat and save it for later. So you have to be eating enough. Number two, are you overeating? Now, you can't out-train a bad diet. Are you still eating too much? Are you not in a deficit, right? If you want to lose weight, you do have to be in a deficit. Even if it's super good, clean food, if you're still eating way too much than you burn, you're not going to lose weight. So start tracking your food. Even if we haven't met and we haven't set your macros, which we could do in the future, start tracking your food. Log into MyFitnessPal, start an account. Don't worry about what it says about how many calories you need, how many carbs, fat, protein. Just start logging what you do every day, and start seeing, okay, so general rule of thumb, women need anywhere from 90 to 140, 150 grams of protein a day. Your carbs should be anywhere from 90 to 100, it depends, 140, 150 carbs a day. And your fat will most likely be anywhere from 40 to 70. That's a big range because it all depends on your body size, your weight, your muscle mass, your body fat percent. But if you find by looking at what you eat every day, that you eat very low protein, like under 70 grams a day, that you have 180 to 200 or way more carbs per day, and that your fat is above 80, most likely you're overeating and not getting enough protein, right? If you find that you're barely hitting 1,200 calories per day, then you're undereating, okay? So not overeating and undereating is not good. Again, just because you think you're eating healthy doesn't mean you're going to lose weight. You have to track macros. Macros are fat, protein, and carbs. That's what we do with the M4 method. Our M4 method includes the entire physical workout, mobility, muscular strength, and metabolic conditioning, and then macro tracking. That's the proven method that we've been using for the past 10 years, that gives body transformation and gives you your health back. So you really, really want to know what you're eating and how much of it. And the best way to start is just start tracking what you do for the next week. Every single thing you eat, everything you put in your mouth. I'm telling you, if you put that Cheeto from the car seat in your mouth, track it, okay? So you can have an idea. And then reach out to me. Let's talk about macros. Let's talk about what your goals are. Let's figure out what your custom macro profile needs to be, and then we can go from there. Best thing to do, though, is start tracking. All right, guys. I thought I was eating healthy. I sure wasn't. I was eating way too much, and you might find the same thing. See you soon.